There are only so many hours in the day, and exercise and sports science professor Barbara Osborne knows how easily those hours can disappear when you're a student athlete.
As a student athlete, I was up early every morning. I would go for a 4 or 5 mile run. I would then shower, hurry to classes, be in classes all day, lunch, study, go back to training, and then study all evening until I was just exhausted.
Osborne ran cross country in college. She graduated as the school's valedictorian. But not all student athletes are as academically successful as Osborne. Amidst academic scandals at Carolina, the Rawlings panel met in an attempt to improve academics for UNC athletes. The panel's 28 recommendations include academic support systems, transparency in data reports, and reform in university admissions evaluation of special admits. But Osborne says those students aren't nearly as common as some might think.
I think one of the true myths about student athletes here at UNC is that student athletes are all special admits, or that they're not as academically qualified as the rest of our student body. And that is just totally untrue. There are very few special admits.
The report also recommends a year of readiness for athletes considered special admits. But UNC Chair of Faculty Jan Boxell says that a year of readiness could be useful to all first years.
To set out a special group is not perhaps the right way. I think freshman ineligibility is absolutely the way to go. And I think that it does set the tone that you're here to go to school, and then no travel with teams. Practicing may be one thing, but no travel, just the way it was back in the 60s and early 70s.
But sitting out an entire freshman class of athletes could put Carolina at a competitive disadvantage.
It's impossible for any one institution to implement all of those recommendations unilaterally without suffering the consequences for it.
The importance of academics remains, though, and Osborne thinks all athletes should put their education ahead of their athletics careers.
Your life as an athlete is going to be very limited and very short, whether it's your last game as a senior and that's it, or whether you go on to a professional career. An athletic career is still really short, and the piece of paper that you have when you graduate from here is something that'll last a lifetime.